Yes, lovely people. So, on today's podcast, we're going to be featuring the artist himself, Mr. Knotty Royal. Mr. Knotty Royal, what's going on, sir?
Good evening, nice to be here, Wonderful to be here. Knotty Royal representing for us, Knotty Royal, knowing that Rastafari represent for Knotty Royal. So therefore, blessed is the Holy Trinity, Holy Emmanuel, like King Selassie the first. Jew!
Rastafari. Yes, Mr. Royal, it's a pleasure to have you here today on this beautiful evening. Let's start off this podcast. I want to ask you a few questions. So we heard you have a show going on. It's called Intimacy, am I correct?
Yes, you are.
All right, so Intimacy, can you tell us where exactly we can reach the Intimacy show? What is the address of the Intimacy show?
It's going to happen at 9314 111 Avenue. The place is called the Ivory. March 7, Friday. This Friday coming, March 7. Tomorrow Friday.
So tomorrow Friday, March 7th, we're going to be doing the Intimacy show with Knotty Royal. So Knotty Royal, is there any other artist that is going to be performing live alongside with you?
I want to tell you, say, at this show, the artists them we're going to perform, you have Sky Star, who is the OC, he's the one who putting on the show. And you have Kirk Diamond flying in from Toronto. You have an artist that I never met before, even Kiana. But I want you all know to say, in terms of our music and our growth of our music in Canada, this show is a remarkable one because it's a second edition and it's a group of people who are in the music, articulating the music and are determined and working endlessly to the music come to the forefront, and we have seen progress over the time, and even I am so grateful for the music to be a part of this show, and it's a nice one. It's going to be a nice one, really, really.
Awesome, awesome. So Knotty Royal, we recently heard that you launched an album, am I correct? It's called Holy Mountain. Are you going to be performing any of those tracks on the show?
I'm going to perform most of the tracks I'm off of the Holy Mountain and something new too. But I want the people them to know about the Holy Mountain and know the songs on the Holy Mountain because is to get it out there. So I'm going to perform Holy Mountain songs wonderfully, man.
So is there any singles we can look forward to hearing on any radio station or anything locally here in Edmonton as well as on an international scale?
Yes, there is a lot of singles you can look out for, but the most recent one is called Rip and Run Off, Rip and Run Off. Them claim things, say them smart. Rip and run off, rip and tax people money, them gonna laugh. You see me? Rip and run off, them a rip and run off, yeah. Them claim things, say them smart. Rip and run off. I try to move, so me shot him with a dart. Hey, yeah man, check out that one there. That one there, I deal with the rip and run off because I will rip and run off for go on the system, you know what I mean? And because of that, it cause whole heap of uneasy situation, you know what I mean? When things could have been better, it end up not being better, you know what I mean? So, rip and run off.
Nice, nicely. So the song is entitled Rip and Run Off.
Rip and run off.
And I recently heard that you shoot a music video for it. Are we expecting that video to be released anytime soon?
Yes. We do give thanks to we putting in some work, we don't want to say too much because, grass have years, but it's a news to be get out there still, so a positive news is coming out. We're working on some video. We recently shoot a video for a different track from after the Holy Mountain album. Remember, we already released one video from the Tiger song called Holy Mountain. That video is out there, Knotty Royal, check it out. Now we're going to shoot a next video. It's already shot and it's putting together, but welcome in 2025. We love the vibes and the energy, man. We have to put the work wherever you is, wherever you are, and we are free from mental slavery, and we work our daily bread honestly. So therefore, Jah is to be praised. Aile!
All the time. Nice, Knotty Royal. So Knotty Royal, as an artist, I want you to tell the audience what makes Knotty Royal special? What makes Knotty Royal himself?
What make Knotty Royal himself? First, give thanks to my mother and my father. You know, them work through a divine thing by the will of God. It's a whole man blood river that running through our vein. You know, we inherit teachings from our grandparents, great-grandparents, and from life, you know. So Knotty Royal is just an next person like any other person, but Knotty Royal meditation, love to think positive and love to do positive thing and kind and love to be happy about life and them thing. You know what I mean? Battering down all my weaknesses and holding firm into faith of Rastafari, because without him, Knotty Royal could have been in more situation where might not even be pleasant for Knotty Royal, but Rastafari make it to be a joyful situation, and we can articulate joyful melody and joyful words, and nice to share it and perform it and entertain it, because it's reggae in a dance hall.
Nice, Knotty Royal. Nice.
Sure.
So I want to ask, where do you get your inspiration from? What inspire you to write songs like Rip and Run Off or the Holy Mountain album? Any of those songs that are on those albums, what inspire you? Where do you get your inspiration to write such beautiful music?
The inspiration, you know, really and truly is from the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah, you know. From we sight up the conquering lion of the tribe of Judah and sight Rastafari, that's how we get the inspiration for deal with the present difficulty, strive to a future goal, and find reasoning and above all, inspiration. You know, blessed are the herbs of the garden, you know.
Yeah, man. Awesome. So Knotty Royal, how has 2025 been for you? And how are you gonna be performing out there in the shows? Do you have any shows lined up for 2025? Is there any big project? Is there any big shows that's in the works for you?
Yes, starting with Intimacy, Friday, March the 7th, the place to be, it's Ivory. It's a big show, as we say. Kirk Diamond is in the place. You don't know, Kirk Diamond won the Juno 3 times. That considers Canadian Grammy for reggae. Sky Star up there with his first nominee, you know what I mean? So, you don't know, say, this one is a big one. And you don't know Knotty Royal passing through, and we are going to dry up the place, you know what I mean? Wolpa DJ at about. Wolpa Festival in the pipeline, but so far I had the African Carnivalville Festival in some very good reasoning. You know what I mean? And we keep on seeking and working for more. Also in the pipeline there is a Sagar to the West Festival to be launched out there in Jamaica. So we have that show on the file too. And we have new music putting out there, and yeah, we really not able now to come visit you all over the world. So all you promoters and, you know, lovers of the music, you see the vision, and you check out Knotty Royal YouTube channel and listen to Knotty Royal music and watch Knotty Royal performance. You know, it's Knotty Royal. You pass through them team and come reggae up the place wherever you are, you know what I mean?
Awesome. So people, seems like Knotty Royal has it planned for 2025. Knotty Royal, can you tell us where we can find your music? What platforms do you use, and what is your name on these platforms where we can find your music?
Alright, the musics are out there. It's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music. It released under Movement. I released it with Movement, and when I check up on a lot of the streaming platform, I could see them. Knotty Royal, Knotty. See, I have some previous release also with Knotty with an N, but an ex-artist trying to use Knotty Royal, and you know, it does pop up and thing, but yes, you don't know, we not completely contradict the thing, so Knotty Royal with a K now. Also, I represent for Jafra the Lion, Knotty Royal. Check out Knotty Royal. See? It's also on YouTube too.
Awesome, people. So like he said to you, Knotty Royal on all platforms.